What's good? This your boy Jonathan from On the Scene, man. We out here in New York City. We got a chance to catch up with Harlem, right? Harlem's own Vaygez Blakk. Talk to me.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
Music, inspiration-wise, icons, people that you feel like inspired you. Speak about that.
Well, the overall hip-hop culture is an inspiration in itself. As far as, people that have paved the way, it's always good to pay homage to the Little Kims, the Remy's, and Nicki Minaj's of the hip-hop game as far as women is concerned. Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, everybody that's dope. That's just a big inspiration and motivational, part of the hip-hop process that says, if you dope, you can make it. And it's not even that. If you trash, you can make it nowadays. But you know what I'm saying? It's just all about, your work ethic and, what you're capable of as far as an artist if you have a following and the things that you do for the culture. So
Cool. And besides those points, how do you feel about more where you're from? There's representation from where you come from. Not even just culture, but background of where you was raised, the things that you're surrounded by just in that area. Do you feel like that also helps influence it, the living situation, stuff like that?
Of course. I mean, I came up, it was a lot like a struggle. It was, I grew up in the Bronx. It was like a big time, a drug area. There's a lot of hustling going on. I mean, it was just a lot of, negative influences, violence, and then it was also good times at that. But, at that time growing up, the bad outweighed the good, but I think it molded me into the person that I am today, so I don't really look at it as bad as, when it was happening. You know what I mean? So that also played a big influence, pushed me in the direction to start writing, you know what I'm saying? I went to school for writing. So, I've always been a writer. But if I could incorporate it into hip-hop and just pop, then I think that's the dopest thing ever. Right now, for me, it's really more of a fun thing. I enjoy doing it. If I could get compensated for that, fine. If not, fine, still fine. I'm still dope. Yeah, I'm just saying, either way, I'm happy with it. You know what I mean? So.
Cool. And since you spoke on it, writing. I know writing is the sum of all fears as far as it goes to music and your own music without having other people write it. Do you find sometimes you would rather take a break from writing, or do you feel like when you write that just keeps you going and keeps you motivated? Because I know a lot of people, when they get into the industry, they get other writers because their time is so consumed. So do you feel like if you was to make it, you'll still continue to write for yourself?
Well, if somebody could go make me a platinum song tomorrow, I'm all for it. It's not like I'm like a control freak and I must have control over the project. It's just all about the packaging as far as I'm concerned. And if there's a team of people to say, hey, if we package it this way and if we go with this and this is going to work, I'm all for that too, without sacrificing exactly who I am. You know what I mean? So.
Okay, cool. And so your project, speak on your project, tell us, when it dropped, give us some of the songs on it.
Okay, so I'm still in the process of working on the project. I really want the project to drop sometime around the Memorial Day time. Sometime, a little warmish when the tops start dropping and all that good stuff. Some of the music on there, a lot of trap music.
I mean,
a lot of trap music, a few freestyles in there sprinkled around. It's just really me showcasing bars, showcasing my talent, letting people know, you know what I'm saying, that I wrote all of this. I'm dope. I'm popping. What's up? Fuck with my music. That's all I'm saying at the end of the day. So I just want everybody to know that, I'm just showcasing my talent and I want to be heard. So that's what the Bar Queen project is about. It's called Bar Queen. Probably going to drop around Memorial Day. And it's dope. I just can't wait for everybody to hear it. And, we're going to be shooting some visuals around it, building up some, anticipation for the project, and doing just a bunch of fun stuff. So I'm excited.
So the weather's getting nice, so definitely a good time to do the videos. And another thing I read, rap battling, is that if I got it right, was you a part of that phase? I mean, no, you do the freestyles, but rap battling. Speak on that.
Well, I never had a battle. I never been in a rap battle. But, I always respect the females in a rap battle. Me, personally, I don't think I have the skin for it. Yeah, I'm like kind of sensitive when it comes to stuff like that. And they be violating, like, I'm not with none of that. So, I commend all of the women in the battle world because they got some thick, tough skin. I don't know. I just like, let me stay over here in my lane because I don't know what would happen if I was in that world,
So stick to the mainstream. Let me just float to this mainstream route.
I don't know what would happen on that side. But shouts to all the ladies that's killing them with the battle raps and the fellas too, killing them. I love it. It's fun to watch. So you know what I'm saying? I think that's a big part of hip hop culture. I think it's dope. It's just not for me.
Cool. And so you said around Memorial Day, so we're looking at like summertime. Did you ever feature or did a feature with any other artists that, doesn't have to be, noticeable, but out there that you want to speak of?
Well, I got my girl Pretty. She's going to be on a project. I'm trying to get some other dope artists on it, like Silent Celeb, Nova November. I want to get some of the really cool artists that just have a very unique sound. So it just, just to bring a little bit of brightness because my music is like real slap you in the face, bang, bang, guns blazing. So, you know what I'm saying? Just to bring a little bit more creativity, brighten it up a little bit. So I'm trying to get some of those dope artists to jump on the project. So shouts to everybody. Y'all already know, Bar Queen.
Cool. And, other besides, being a female in the industry and, being a rapper or just, spitting freestyles, do you find it intimidating more for a female to like make it in the industry, or do you feel like as long as you're bringing it, anything's possible?
Well, I think that, as long as you're bringing it, anything is possible. I don't really think that it's tough for the females in the industry. I just think that as long as you have a good platform and a good following and, you're doing something positive and you putting positive vibes out there, I think that all will come back 10 times to you. So we've seen great things happen for, like, look at Cardi B. Like, Cardi B's dope. So, shouts to her. Like, she had a nice platform. She had a nice following on social media. And she has a very likable personality. So she just pops. So I just think that, if you have a winning formula, you can't lose. So.
Cool. Dope. And let's say, a couple of months from now, your project gets picked up, hits the airwaves, and definitely get the traffic that's deserved. Do you see yourself wanting to feature with anyone that's specifically in the game and that's kind of doing it big right now?
Well, some of my favorites right now is like Don Q, Fabulous, Dave East.
Got a strong list there. This is some spitters.
You can't forget about Dave East. But so those are some of my favorites. Jadakiss, I'm all into that kind of sound. So A Boogie, he's dope too. So I like those artists. Definitely Little Kim, because Little Kim is like, she started like a whole different lane of just music and a different look. So, I just love her. So yeah, Remy Ma is dope. She from the BX too. So I'm from Harlem. I'm in Harlem now, but when I was little, I grew up in the Bronx and all of that. So I'm originally from the Bronx, but now I'm in Harlem. So. But shouts to Remy, too. So it's just a lot of dope artists I wish I could work with. And I'm sure it'll happen, but, I'm coming for that.
It's coming pretty soon, and it's definitely going to be dope. So tell me, or not rather tell me, but what are some inspirational things you could give to other female rappers that you feel are coming into the game that will keep them motivated?
I just think, like, if you're a female rapper, you know what I mean? I just think just be dope, be honest, have a good work ethic, you know what I'm saying? Have a strong team, you know what I mean? Make sure you have good content, good music, build your following, and be real with yourself, Be real with yourself. That's key. So shout out to all the females out there that's want to come up like myself, because I ain't make it to the top, but, we all on the rise. So
you're heading there.
Yeah, we all on the rise. I'm headed in that direction. So shouts to everybody.
Cool. And then as far as like, let's say music-wise, right? Making music.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself, I don't know, like R&B, doing like pop type songs, dance songs?
Definitely, like, I would love to work with, like, Tory Lanez, Bryson Tiller, Chris Brown, like, all of those is, like, dope people, and they all have songs with hip-hop artists, so I know they wouldn't be hard to work with, you know, or we couldn't come up with, like, a dope idea for a song, so, yeah, I would love to work with Chris Brown and Tory Lanez.
Cool. And one last question before we close it out. Dancing. Do you anytime feel like you would incorporate dancing with any of your music videos, or would you just keep it, you know, gutter, you know?
Well, you know, I'm a real street. People look at me and like, come on, man. You, they don't believe it, but it's just like the cut. I mean, the cloth that I was cut from is like, I'm a real like aggressive, hardened female. So my look is to just soften that up because I don't want nobody to think I'm their homeboy or nothing like that. Like, you know what I mean? So I try to, you know, stay a woman at the same time, but when you hear my music and then you see the person behind the music, yeah, it's like night and day. It's the total opposite. But as far as dancing in my music videos, like I hit a little nice little Millie Rock, like, you know what I mean? But I can't do nothing else.
Gotta keep it street. She gotta keep it street. She not gonna show y'all all the moves. She gonna keep the street.
No, but I would love to have some dancers like in the background killing it, but all I got is a little Millie Rock and that's it, you know.
Cool. All right, cool. So one more time, let them know, you know, that your project's going to come out soon. Tell them on the social media networks where they can follow you at.
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram at VBlakk. That's VBLAKK. You can find me on Twitter. I'm very heavy on Twitter. More heavy than Instagram? I'm on Twitter all the time. Like, it's so entertaining. So you can find me on Twitter at Vaygez Blakk. That's Vaygez Blakk. And you can find me on Facebook at Vaygez Blakk.
Cool. It's your boy Jonathan from On The Scene, Vaygez Blakk, and we out.
It's your girl V Blakk. You already know. Follow me on Instagram at VBlakk. Check. Yo. The Dame Gritty, these hoes can't hang with me, I get busy. All of the hustlers came with me, my work litty. Moving these O's for $250, that exotic neurotic be having my niggas trippy. Miss me with that fake shit, that snake shit. I ain't bring my wallet on a date shit. Spit it to relate shit. Shit I'm leaving with, yo I came with. I'm from an era with, if you can't get it, you just take shit. Take shit on rappers, my stature is hard to capture. Cane and soda batter, it matters when you a trapper. Put your money up, cause I'm the better bitch. Co-signed by the infamous Born Belichick. These hoes are relevant. I'm winning, and yo, it's evident. I only give a fuck about my daughter and dead presidents. My fucking bank account look like a settlement, so conversations with hating bitches be real delicate. Way ahead of it. I peep shit from wild deep. My family gotta eat, so that means I will not sleep. I pull up on these suckers, I ain't gotta creep. With every inch of the shit's holes and ass cheeks. Sheesh, I only talk it cause I back it up. Fucking character is either run it or run after her. Huh. And I dead don't do those. I sip rolls in my boy shorts with new Joes. Whoa, I'ma chase it till I taste it, so fuck the frail shit. I'ma make it word to the locks. And even after that, I'ma hit the block. Chop it with the ox at the chicken spot. All these dusty niggas got me scratching like the chicken pox. Looking like a lick, and your nigga about to lick the box. Hit me on the jack for the bud, that's a jackpot. Chill.